What's up, my people? So I did my weekly poll with my members, and the Young and the Restless won this week. So I will be discussing the Young and the Restless of that last week. So the last week of the Young and the Restless, it was a pretty good. It's been a pretty good week. Let me start with Monday's episode when I loved it that Lily was not fucking with Nikki. She did not care one thing what Nikki had to say, which I'm glad because usually people in that town go around kissing Nikki's behind. So I'm glad that Lily's not one of them. She made it clear, nope, you and Victor lied to me. I don't fuck with you. I'm not trying to work for you in a secondary position. Then talk about hey, how do you even know that you could even work at a major level like that? Newman Media is not the same as Chancellor. So therefore, how do you know you're not gonna fail? And she said, talk about I'm still not giving up and blah 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 blah. I'm like, you know what? You go, Lily. You do your thing. But what is annoying is that Devon and Nate still want Lily to work with them. I'm like, Lily's hard headed. So just let her do her own thing. I stand by that. And then um but it pissed me off on Monday's episode, like I said in my live streams, like I'm gonna say here right now, is when Victor gonna still talk about, oh, because I almost lost the love of my life when he pulled his stunt. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Jack was the one that almost died. Your bitch ass wife was nowhere near close to death's door, Victor. So miss me with that. You are such a freaking bully, Victor. That is what you are. And he continues to be. So I just find him to be ridiculous that he keeps wanting to play this woe is me, woe is Nikki. Stop it. Adam showed way too much restraint because Adam don't even like Nikki. Nikki hates his guts and he don't like her either. So I would have definitely said, you know what? Why are you confiding in me about your stupid wife? I mean, I asked you to tell me the truth, but I ain't ask you to go on about the love of your life. I don't want to hear that nonsense. I don't like your wife. So, but Adam's like, yeah, I know how much you love Nikki. I'd be like, I wish he would have added, and you know how much I don't like her. He should have added that to his sentence. That would have made Monday's episode perfect, in my opinion. But it is what that is. Adam don't have no problem going after Billy though. I'm like, Adam, tell your stupid father about himself. Just tell him about himself. But then on Monday's episode, Abby wanted to be stupid, talking about, oh well, um, I don't assume that you two were in here planning my wedding. Why would Adam Newman of all people be planning your wedding? Abby, that was just a dumb line. That was one dumb line, but he got a surprise for her. And spoiler alert, I did read the surprise of what he has going for them. But I won't say it, actually. So spoiler nothing. I won't even say nothing. And then on Monday's episode, Billy and Sally kissed. Now, I've been vocal about why I don't ship Billy and Sally. I don't see a long-term pairing with them. I just see a lazy pairing with them. Like, they have nothing really in common other than they just got cheated on. So it's just a quick rebound relationship. So I'm like, why put Sally through that when you could have her beginning a friendship with Daniel Ramalotti? Given since Phyllis wants to still be such a bitch to Sally, just let Sally be the one to comfort Daniel. And I think that would be fireworks when that friendship turns into a romance. That would just be awesome. But that was Monday's episode. Now getting into Tuesday's episode, it was Audra and Lily were talking. I really enjoyed the conversation that they were having. Like girl power, they both got fucked over. They both tired of this by the great Victor Newman. They not trying to let him win. And but Claire was trying to pacify Kyle, who I despise with every fiber of my being. I didn't appreciate that not one bit. And but I do like this Amy Lewis, how Devon and Lily come together with Nate on that demo. So, like the mysterious tone in their voice, the way when they talk about Amy Lewis with Nate. He said, "Oh, okay. So what did this woman want? Yeah. So what's going on? So you haven't seen her in years. She hasn't been here in years. She dated your father years ago. So what's going on? I like that. I'm excited about Amy Lewis. And it looks like they're ready. Like the way they talk though, it's like they're ready to have his back in 2.2 seconds. If Nate just they say jump, it look like they ready. They ready. So I like that. I do like that. And then, but Victor is shipping Adam and Sally to get back together. I'm like, Adam and Sally are toxic as F together, and Mark Grossman and Melissa Claire Egan don't have no chemistry. So, I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea, but to get back together, I don't know why they decided to listen to Melissa Claire Egan and her little request for that stupid love triangle, but I don't like it. So, stop it. But Sally brought up to Billy about the rebound sex idea that Thing pitched her. But I'm happy that Jill's not trying to hear nothing what that Amazon Phyllis got to say. So now Billy had no choice but to fire that hoe. I'm like, good. Bye, Phyllis, you Amazon. F her and the horse she rode in on. Um, Now, getting to Wednesday's episode real quick, let's talk about how Nick was on that bullshit. Now you see, um, everybody knows I hate that Amazon bitch Phyllis with every passion of my being. I despise this woman. I loathe the ground that she walks on. I want to burn the ground that she walks on. That's how much I just hate her. I want to set fire to the ground that she walks on. She makes me so angry. But she was right that day, when she was telling Nick, F Sharon's feelings. Like, Nick was really trying to be on that BS. Talk about, because Sharon's been through a lot. She's just getting right back on her medication. She's recovering from Faith's accident, and she got reminded of Cassie's death. So come on, Phyllis, you don't want to do that to her. She's like, I don't give a fuck about Sharon. Heather's just died. My son is getting framed for murder. That bitch is the only one with a motive that did anything. I believe that she did it. So fuck that. Fuck her and her feelings. I was basically what Phyllis said in different words, but that's pretty much what she. But yeah, I didn't for once. I couldn't totally blame Phyllis for all of it. She was like, fuck Sharon and her feelings. But after that, then Daniel was all up in Sharon's Kool-Aid to talk about, so why wouldn't you tell me that you were in my house the day Heather died? So why you wait until now? So yeah, so you talk about now I know you're lying, because the last time I saw Heather, we didn't even have a fight. I said I love you and I'll see you later. Okay? So now I know you're on that bullshit. So what really happened? Did you hurt Heather? Did you? And Sharon was talking that little crackhead voice of hers. No, Daniel, I just saw you when she told me that you and and her had a big fight, and she was so terrified. She accepted my apology. I'm like, yo, she sounds just like a crackhead. Just like a crackhead. I'm like, get your life together, Sharon. I don't gotta. Ain't she gonna cry her little phony tears to Nick? I can't do this anymore. Like, F out of here with all that. On Thursday's episode, actually, no, on Wednesday's episode, that's when we're still on Wednesday. We saw that good man, Danny Ramalotti. He is such a good man. I love that man. He is such a good man. He's getting caught up to speed. But Danny, you're really cute, but I would appreciate if you got that mole removed. I'm just saying. Because he is so cute. Look at this man. Just wow. However, he's a good man. I'm not attracted to him, but he's still a good man. Chance says it's not personal. He's just doing his job. Phyllis was all up in Chance's business. Like she wasn't trying to sleep with him a few years ago. I didn't forget about you, nasty Phyllis. But Danny hired Christine to represent Daniel. And now I'm officially going to Thursday's episode where Diane got put out the house. Now Tracy Abbott was trying to put some honest communication. Okay? She's like, no, come on. I witnessed a change in Diane. So if I did, then I know other people did. So don't be angry to throw everything away. I'm like, why not? Diane's been a pain in the ass anyways. But I think Diane and Jack are really working together though. Because even Jack said, no, don't try to change my mind. This is more complex than what you think is going on. So they're working together. Which good. Hopefully that knocks Victor's old ass down a peg. But Kyle was with that BS with Diane, and then Jack talk about, oh, did you ever really love us? And talk about, well, yeah, I you want the money, respect, and power. So why am I the bad guy when I want that too? And she's like, you know what? Yeah, my love for y'all was real. Kyle's like, you have a funny way of showing it. I'm like, fuck you, Kyle. You're the worst son in history. Like Diane said last week, they failed you as parents and you failed them as a son. You're a spoiled, greedy brat. That is what you are. And Christine's like, damn, I wish this case wasn't as strong as it was, but I'll find a way to get you out of this. Don't you worry. Let me find a way to get you up out of here. We're going to make this happen. But Nick told that crazy Sharon what Phyllis said, and Sharon made it clear that she's ready to deal with Phyllis for good. I'm like, all right, Sharon. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. If you want to take that Amazon down, be my guest. I will help you if I can. And finally, but Daniel finally was putting his foot down with Lucy about something. Talk about, I'm the adult, you the child. So I said you're gonna go with your grandfather. You're gonna go with your grandfather. All right? Don't play with me. I'm not the one to be played with. Now, someone was trying to defend Lucy and all that. But no, because come on, all I'm gonna be there is worried about you. I don't care. Don't worry about it. I'm a grown folk. Wherever we're at, you're still not gonna lose me. But I'm the adult. You're the child. You're gonna stay in the child's place. So if I tell you you're gonna go somewhere, you're gonna go somewhere. I'm like, all right, Daniel, it's about time you develop some balls to your little brat, Lucy. About time you developed a little bit of balls. Because usually Lucy runs the house. Not today. And her ass ended up going on that plane, too. And then on Friday's episode, Diane approached Victor and Nikki with her spin on what's going on. And of course, they were bougie little bitches, but Victor heard her out. So he's falling into their trap. Not good. But I really wish that Diane would have punched Nikki in her face. But oh yeah, well, good morning. Nikki's like, well, it is a good moment. Hopefully, it's not. We don't ruin it. You don't ruin it. Well, you know what? I'd be like, fuck you, bitch. That's what I would have said. And I would have punched her in her face if I was Diane. Like I said, I'm more convinced that Diane is working with Victor. But Kyle dropped that BS as well. I mean, Jack was talking and said, oh, I'll never forgive myself for choosing Diane over you. I'm like, please, you better be working an angle. I wouldn't choose Kyle over nothing. Shit. I would throw Kyle back. But Diane and Phyllis had a little conversation because Diane has some tact and some respect. So she tried to give her condolences, but Phyllis don't have no tact or no class. So that is what it's about. Oh yeah, you hate me and I don't like you either. So yeah. I'm like, good. Like, Phyllis, everybody hates you. Okay? I hate your guts too. But I damn sure you're right. Though, if you want that same energy, I'll give you that same energy. I ain't got no problem with it. I would have said, you know what, Phyllis? Heather's dead, but I wish it was you. And if I had it my way, I would arrange a little accident for you. That's not what Diane's saying. That's what me, Kyrie Clark, are saying. Okay? I hate Phyllis. With a passion of 1,000 burning suns. I hate that woman. And that will never change. But the last major highlight of Friday's episode was Daniel got arrested. So, yeah. Shit's getting real now. But don't worry, Daniel, you're gonna get out in a few weeks. I give you a few weeks. Just tough it up, mind your business. You'll be alright. Okay? They'll get you out of this. And Sharon or Daisy, y'all going down. Y'all going down. But yeah, that was the Young and the Restless of last week. What did y'all think overall the Young and the Restless last week? Hit that like button. That does help keep this momentum growing. And if you want to be a participant in the weekly votes, hit that join button. It's only $2.99 a month. Where we get exclusive member live videos every Sunday, where we get member polls every Sunday to choose the member's live thumbnail. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a way that it helps keep the momentum of this channel growing. Gives me fresh ideas and stuff. So, but either way, I appreciate y'all. Just hit that like button. And I will see you all tomorrow. And my members, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.